we are following the signs towards Stratford. So we're going to follow the road to the left at the end of here. It's the only way we can go because there is this blue sign telling us, after giving way to the right here, join into the normal driving position in the left-hand lane. And then we're going to get the first sign here on this roundabout. So the sign towards Stratford, it says it's the first exit. Now you notice this weird white line inside the roundabout. It looks like a worm. Okay, this means that there's a slip road on the roundabout and you won't be giving way to your right. You'll have priority over cars coming from the right. No one will come into your lane. You can just slip past this roundabout. So first exit has a slip road on it. So you'll come here. Normally you expect to find a give way on the floor, but there isn't one. And your lane just goes past the roundabout. And this is the first exit, and we're coming off the roundabout. Then we follow down to the next roundabout sign, and again we're following for Stratford. Now by the time you see this sign, it says Stratford is right second exit, you may not have enough time to move into the right hand lane. Now this roundabout, it is one that you can turn right from the left lane, and I would advise doing this and remembering this specific spot. It's called Winston Way. To your left that way is Ilford Lane, and this road is Winston Way. It's a regularly used route in Goodmayes and Barking, so I would highly advise remembering this, that you can turn right from the left hand lane. Stay in the left hand lane, give a right signal, and then join in when there's a gap in the traffic. Now the benefit of using the left hand lane to turn right is after we've gone past the first exit, we can give a left signal with checking the mirror and giving a left signal, and when we come off the roundabout like this, we're in the left hand lane next to the curb on the left, so then no other cars can be beside us and we haven't really affected any car by changing into their lane. If you use the right hand lane, then when you come off the roundabout, you'll have to navigate your way through and move back to the left lane safely, and that's quite a difficult task here because other drivers are not sympathetic. Okay, so there's been a couple of signs. We're following the signs for Stratford. It's just a one-way road this is, so nothing much you can do. There is a sign up here that says Stratford to your left. There is another sign here that says Stratford, continue left. Now here you may now be asked to start following the sign for Barking. Now the sign towards Barking, the first sign is here and it says Barking, turn left. So the first available left turn is where that blue car in front of us just went. So check the left mirror and give a signal and follow that way. And then you notice at the end of the road, after the traffic lights, there is a give way junction. So the view to your right, that way, is quite visible. As you're moving up to the end of the road here, you can see what's coming to your right. So it's quite an open view. You can make your decision from before you even get there. Now the next sign is coming up here, and the next sign for Barking, it says to go straight ahead. So there's a slight bend in the road, but then you're going to go straight ahead towards Barking. So you're going to go past this junction, and then you're going to take the exit here. Check the left mirror, give a left signal, and continue ahead here. Now it looks like you're joining onto a dual carriageway. There's no speed signs as of yet, so it's still 30 miles an hour. But what you'll notice is past the wall, there is a speed sign just there. It's hard to read on the camera, but it is 50 miles an hour. This is the A406 going towards Beckton. We're still following the signs for barking. Just going to give it a little forward here. And now we're going to start to see some signs. Barking, it says it's the next exit. So the gantry signs say barking is the next exit in half a mile. So stay in the lane you're in. Just going to speed it up a little bit. And now there's a countdown marker. We just passed the 3-line sign. This is the 2 lines, and then you get a sign that says 1 line, and that means you're coming up to your exit here. 1 line. Now you're coming up to your exit. Now when you come to the exit, you're going to notice speed signs on the floor. Okay, now there is a speed sign behind this bush and this floor. It's 30 miles an hour, so you must be at 30 or less by the time you pass this sign. You cannot go past this sign any higher than 30. So start reducing your speed. Okay, next sign for barking. It says on the floor you're in the correct lane for barking. Barking is to the left. Now on the roundabout, what left is it? It's the second left. Okay, so second exit to your left. So we're not signaling at the roundabout. We're going to wait till we pass the first exit, then we're going to signal left. So we give no signal now. Wait for a gap in the traffic. You've gone past the first exit, which is there, and now check the left mirror and give a left signal and take the exit here. Now the next sign we're going to follow is for Romford, and on the floor it will say Ilford. So Romford, at the roundabout, we're taking the second exit. So you'll see on the roundabout there is a tiny little line here. Okay, now this tiny little line, usually it's a service station, a petrol pump, or a cul-de-sac or a dead end. So there is a road there, but nowhere significant. So we're taking the second exit for Romford, and on the floor it will say Ilford. So second exit at the roundabout. We're not going to signal at all. We're approaching the left lane because our exit is on the left hand side before 12 o'clock. Wait for a gap in the traffic. This is the first exit here. The service station is there. And now check the left mirror, give a left signal, and this is our exit. And that is the end of the independent driving. You'll be following regular directions from here.